Hey, I want to talk about limitations or the lack thereof. I'm a little congested because I'm sick, so hopefully it doesn't, turn some people off from the opportunity to get some knowledge, because I believe that's why people watch these kinds of videos, because sometimes it's nice to get someone's perspective that's not your own. Anyway, concerning 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 limitations, one of which is the fact that I clicked record on my phone just now, because I was hesitating for some reason. When I make these videos, I never plan them out. I never script them. I just click record and start talking. But I stopped for a moment this time because I was nervous about having something to say, which is weird. It's not weird that I'm nervous. I'm a very anxious person, as I'm sure a lot of us can relate to. But the fact that I've done it before, but the anxiety still got to me and had me hesitating and stopping from just doing what I actually want to do. To go along with that, today I did push-ups till failure, which I'm just going to be fully honest about how many push-ups I can do. I did 4 reps of 10. No, I did 2 reps of 15 and then did 2 reps of 10. Then I went and showered, right? And it was one of those showers where it's like, I was washing my back or like my pits and stuff, and it hurt to bring your arm up because my biceps were just cooked. They were just done. So I was constantly pushing my limit, right? Because I didn't, mentally and physically, like, they didn't want to go anymore. But obviously I'm not going to just like sit there in the shower, so I have to like keep pushing through it, which is what I was doing with the push-ups, right? I didn't want to do 10 more, but I thought to myself, I probably have like 5% more, and like I can't live with myself if I leave that 5% in the tank, right? So I decided to just do them. Afterward, I got the shower, exhausted, doing this, doing that. I'm so exhausted. And then my dad messages me and he tells me to get a picture of our generator. We have a generator outside, and he tells me to get a picture of it so we can get the make and model and all that stuff. Him messaging me about that reminds me that he also this morning asked me to move the generator to the front because it needs to be fixed before the snowstorm. He's grabbing some parts for it. So my arms are already exhausted. So my brother comes out, and him and I move the generator. It's a big generator. It's heavy. And it's got those metal bars, and you grab the metal bars, and we pick it up, and we take it to the front to where my dad told us to put it. And I'm just exhausted, and I don't have tolerance for any BS my brother's shipping, because he's always shipping it. He's like me in a lot of ways, so that's where I get all mine from. But I'm moving it, and I'm just exhausted, but I'm still doing it. And so I'm at my limit, but I'm still moving forward, and I'm still lifting the heavy generator and putting it where it needs to be. And by that point, when I walk inside, once we're done, I put down the big heavy generator, and then I grab my phone to text my dad to see if the pictures I sent him are what he wanted. So then I walk inside, I'm holding my phone. I'm so exhausted, I'm holding my phone by like 2 fingers. I'm just like holding it and like limply walking. And that's what I wanted to talk about. And that's the story that gets to understand the very simple fact that whatever your limitations are that you think you have, there is probably about that same amount in the tank, right? If you think you're done and you can't do anymore, you're halfway there. And I think that's a really important lesson for all of us to remember, is that in terms of going to the gym, in terms of anything you do, if you think you're done, or you are listening to that voice that's telling you to quit on the inside, you need to realize that that is not actually you telling yourself to quit. It's you telling yourself it's about to get harder. But you still have to perform. You still have to go forward. You still have to do it. You still have to do the things. You still have to make the hard decisions. You still need to push your limits. Because that's the thing. We don't have a limit that's just set. We get to decide where our limit is. And at the end of the day, I am not comfortable, and I hope I'm surrounded by people, and people are watching this that also are not comfortable with looking in the mirror and saying to yourself, that's it. That's my limit. That's my limit. My limit is 2% more than where I quit. I quit just after it started to get difficult. Right? Earlier today, I saw that viral video of that penguin that doesn't go back to the feeding grounds, and it doesn't go with the rest of the colony, and it just starts walking towards the mountains with the organ music playing behind it. And I I loved that video. That video is like me as a whole. Like, I'm not like the rest of my family in the way that I accept where I'm at. I believe in a better self, a better life, a more enlightened mindset, a more productive and happy and healthy life than, versus stagnation and useless rumination. So that video also ties in to what it means to push your limits, to go forward and to see the impossible task in front of you and to still do it. They say that that penguin is crazy, but that penguin, funny enough, that penguin speaks to something in our soul about that opportunity or that jump that we're not willing to make yet. And the fact is that you're never going to be willing to make that jump unless you just do it. Which is the center of our limits and our potential and our drive, is the doing it. You have to do the thing, right? That's in all of this. You have to shut your mind off. You have to turn away from all your excuses. And you just have to do the thing. Whether that's showering when your arms are weak and they want to collapse, or it's one more word unsaid that can't be unsaid when talking to a loved one. Limitations, or to be limitless, are a constant part of life. And you can either have limitations or you can be limitless. I want to be limitless. When people ask me if I want to do something crazy, I want to say yes immediately, every time. I don't even have to know what it is. There's a beautiful part of spontaneity that goes in with being limitless, and I desperately want that to be a part of my life and a part of my personality. And I believe that it already is, because you have only to want something to get it. Ask and you shall receive, Knock and the door shall be opened. So believe in yourself. I believe in myself. I believe in you. The best path through life is not through the fancy imagination and the ideals of I'll do it tomorrow, or in the mind at all, really. The part of your life that you're looking for is not in your head. It's in the physical world. And it starts by cleaning up your room. It starts by doing that one thing you don't actually want to do. And not in your mind, your body doesn't want to do it. Force your body to do it. Force your body to lift one more weight, one more time. Find that edge. Find that sharp blade that's getting between you and the life you want. And use your pure strength, will, and grit to destroy it on the blunt, hard surface of your stubbornness. Because that's really how you succeed in any life, is to just do the hard thing. So I hope this helps somebody. I never do this, or I guess I'm just getting used to it. But like, yeah, if you think I said something worth a shit, subscribe, like if you want, you know, it's ultimately your choice. If you want to see more of me, then you'll subscribe. If you don't have to. You can just move on with your day, and maybe remember this when you're faced with another difficult thing you have to do, and just remember, oh yeah, that one guy said do the hard thing, so let me see if it works. Okay, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Bye.